Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 1/28/2025. Well, I'm joining back onto TikTok, if it still stays up, and Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to try to keep my videos to 10 minutes, and I will start using them on all the platforms. My main base is Newday to start. I have a website that I haven't really designed yet, and I have some concepts that I'm trying to get into, but I am trying to expand a little bit here because I do feel like I should, because I feel called to. So, what's been happening over the last 4 years, 5 years, is it's 2025, I guess. It's easy to keep track of what happened since 2020 now, because you just say, well, what year is it? 5. I'm trying to kind of move myself into just going on a day-to-day basis and how to. What I've been doing is I get up really early in the mornings. This started, like I said, about the same time as 2020, and it may have been before that, but I started waking up really early in the morning, and I would try to roll around and go back to sleep, and it was really making it difficult for my life because I'm just laying around in bed and feeling guilty about not doing all the things that I need to do. And then I would get up and start doing them, and it became a whole thing for me to start waking up really early, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I really enjoy it. So I'm trying to settle into that because it changed my life, just really that little thing. Because what happens now, especially that I'm alone, is I spend a lot of time in what I would call meditation, but I think you could describe it in a lot of different ways. But I'm just like in communion. I like have a lot of different things going to try to enhance my spirituality because it's something that I feel called to do. Man, I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I got to rush. I want to kind of just talk about these new platforms and how I'm doing this. And so I have 2 days off for the next 2 days. And I'm trying to get my to-do lists together and do some adult things. I ain't got no lazy left in me because I've used up all my lazy. And now I have to do some adult stuff. So that's kind of exciting for me because I know that really I'm just like a few steps away from really getting into a different kind of thing. So I'm trying to make this video short. I wanted to prep. I am doing a live stream, so part of my new concept is I'm going to do Wednesday live streams at 6 a.m. I know it's early in the morning. I want to bring the Bible into some of my conversations, so I am going to pick a random Bible verse that I will read on the fly to start the stream, and then I'm going to talk about, I have a subject each week that I'm going to talk about, and this week it's going to be affirming the consequence. I know, or consequent is what it actually is. It's a logical fallacy. Very boring, I get it, but it's something that I think is important, so I want to dig into it, because I think it is a big part of the structure of the house of cards. Here's how the format works. I will start with reading the Bible verse. I will talk a little bit about my own research on the topic of affirming the consequent and how I kind of talk about how I go into my digging, my rabbit hole searching, which I'm really an amateur guy, but so then I'm going to open it up to whoever wants to be involved. If you want to comment, that's fine. If you want to get on, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to have a computer here and try to do it that way. My main purpose of New Day to Start, which is what this is. Today is a new day to start again. It was too long. Now I'm New Day to Start because I'm clever with the 2 in the middle there. But if you hashtag that, I've got a ton of videos that I reopened with that you can get to on YouTube. I'm going to get on TikTok, Instagram, and I guess X if I can. I don't know how to do that yet, but that might not be on this video. My main goal is to discuss love. And I know it sounds corny, or what you want to say is fake, but I believe that love is really the most important thing for humans, is love. And the thing is my idea of love and most people's idea of love is different. So when I say love, what I really mean for me is the way. I think it is in between magnetism and electricity, or it is electromagnet. I don't know. But it's not like the Cupid in Valentine's Day. It's not sexy girls smoking cigarettes. It's not lust. I mean, that is part of love, but it is not it. It can be found in self-discipline. I think that's where love is found. It's found whenever you do what you know you need to do. And then you follow that moving forward. And every moment is to the best of your ability. Like, really, that's what the ones that leave the words behind for us, that's what I think that they were trying to do. When words are used, words are tools. They're weapons, too. They're tools and weapons. But when they are applied and described, logic is what's used, which is light. Light must be used to read the words. You can't read in the dark if there's no light. Light is logic, and in my opinion, I know it's a jump, but I think there's ways to get there, and that's where I'm trying to show people, is that symbols, all of it is inducing energy. Anyways, I'm just a tumbling sage trying to smooth my edges. I'm opening up my platform, Newday to Start, on YouTube this Wednesday at 6 a.m. to discuss Affirming the Consequence and the Bible verse that I read, and then maybe the Tao Te Ching, which is what I love to talk about. If you want to get into that, I'm pretty affluent in that kind of thing, in talking of the way. Woo-wee is another thing if that resonates with you. But what I'm trying to do is really, my Newday to Start is based on every day you have the opportunity to start again. In reality, today is the most important day of your life. And if you live with that kind of passion, it's exhausting. And you can't. So you have to find ways to get back to the way, because we all stray, and stay focused if you're going to be. But there is ways where people will go and they'll abstain from sex, become nuns, or they will become whatever the monk guy does, and they shave their heads and they sit and do nothing basically all the time except for commune with the Creator, or whatever you want to call it. They're in a trance almost all the time, and you can live that way, and that's very safe because you're not going to make many mistakes. But many of us want to still live in the world and try to do what we can there. And so that's what I've been trying to do. But I have, as you become more aware, you become more, you feel more responsible for what you've done. You want to pay amends, and you also feel obligated because you have the abilities that you should. So that's what I'm doing. And that gives me, even if I have a very small audience, that gives me the ability to walk into my day after I leave this and say, I left that. And I had no regret, other than sometimes I say things that people don't like, and it hurts people's feelings, and I am sorry. So that's what I'm doing this Wednesday. If you want to join me, be there or be square. The Tao is great. Do great. Be great. If you are looking for me, it's #Newday to Start. Have an awesome day out there.